Hey y'all, today I wanted to make a quick video and show you how I cut my Watchtowers to fit in my Bible study binder. Now because I put my Watchtower at the very last tab in the back of the binder, I can cut them a little bit wider and not worry about them covering the tabs that are behind. And it gives me a little bit more space because I can use the backing of the actual binder to work with, so I can cut them a little wider. So I cut these down to 8.5 tall, just like our inserts, and 6 inches wide. That makes it so that when you close the binder, you have just a hair of space so that the Watchtower doesn't hang over the edge of the binder. The Watchtowers, if you didn't know, measure about 9 inches tall. So to get this down to 8.5, that means I'm going to cut a 1/4 inch off the top and the bottom. So as you can see, doing this doesn't cut off any major wording. I can still read the date that's happening here. On the inside pages, the page numbers are still there. You still have a good margin, and you can still see all your pictures on the inside. And even on the bottom, all this wording is still here. The only thing that got chopped was this QR code, but I'm not going to be using this anyways, so I'm okay with that. So now we're going to flip it over, and we're going to talk about the width. The Watchtowers are about 7 inches wide, basically, and we want to get it down to 6 inches. So for the sake of keeping it simple, I'm just going to cut off 1/2 inch on either side, and I'm going to start with this edge and cut the spine last. Okay, now that we're all cut, I'm going to show you how this turns out. So for the most part, with the article pages, you still have a slight little margin, so no wording is cut off. The only place, to be transparent, where things get cut off is at the beginning of the article. Half of the first letter here gets sliced. So I could adjust and add just a hair more room to where I slice on this end, and that part will stay intact. But it doesn't really super bother me, so I didn't make that adjustment. The other part that gets touched is on the back, the very back of your Watchtower. On this edge gets sliced, and a little bit of this gets sliced. But again, this isn't something that I'm going to really reference or use. The point of this is to have the bulk of the articles so that I can put sticky notes and highlights and all kinds of stuff and keep this in my binder and take my binder with me to meetings and take notes in it. But so because of that, this works for me. The article otherwise is completely untouched. All the words are there, everything's intact, and it looks great and it fits. So now the last thing I'm going to do is hole punch the sides. All right, holes are punched. Now we can put that in the binder. And there you have it, friends. The Watchtower is in and ready for all my notes. Thanks for watching.